Good morning, children. So, in our previous module, we have discussed about the income spent for the consumption as well as saving, isn't it? Now, we are going to discuss about how the saving leads to investment. So, what is investment? In general, investment means acquiring or buying physical or financial assets for the purpose of making profit. In macroeconomics, investment is the sum of spending made by the business firms per unit of time to build the stock of capital. And capital means what? It may be in different forms, which are the machinery and equipments, residential land and building. Next one is inventories. So the capital means it is the stock of all these productive assets. So whether it may be acquiring or buying such physical or financial assets for the purposes of making profit. So the sole purpose of investment is to make the profit. And investment is a flow concept. So the flow and the stock you have studied in your last year. What is stock and what is flow? So it is measured per unit of time, generally 1 year. So it's not a stock concept, it is a flow concept because it is for over a period of time we are studying about. So the investment means it is a flow concept. Next we'll discuss about which are the different types of investment. Induced investment. Induced investment means it is caused by the increases in the income and the decreases in the interest rate. So induced investment means what? It is motivated by something, isn't it? It is motivated by something. So the investment is a function of income and the interest rate. That is, if the rate of interest is less, the investment will be more. So that is, it is inversely related to each other. That is the relationship between the investment and the rate of interest. Next we will discuss about the autonomous investment. It is caused by the exogenous factors than income and the interest rate. So induced investment is determined by income and the interest rate. Here autonomous investment is determined by the different factors, which are the innovations in the production technique, inventions of the new business process, expansion plans of the business firm, and the discovery of the new market. So these are the different factors by which autonomous investment is determined. So once again let me explain. It is caused by the exogenous factors. That means it is external factors, not endogenous. That is not internal one. It is caused by the external factors rather than the income and the interest rate. Which are they? First one is innovations. That is new inventions. Next one is invention of the new business processes, expansion plans of the business firms, and the discovery of the new market. These are the different factors which determines the autonomous investment. So induced investment is determined only through the income and the interest rate, but autonomous investments are determined by the various factors. And the next one, the autonomous investment is made by whom? It is largely made by the government and in the following areas. Which are the areas? The first one is the physical infrastructure. You would have studied about the infrastructure in Indian economics, which are the different types of infrastructure. So here it is physical infrastructure, which are the transport, power and communication network. And the next one is human infrastructure. In that, the health and the education. And the last one is public goods, that is defense. So these are the different areas where the government invests. And the government investment depends upon, as if I told you, different exogenous factors. That is innovations, as well as the inventions in the different processes, as well as the discovery of the new market. So all these motivates the government to invest more and more. And the investment demand, which are the different factors which determines the investment demand. That is the rate of interest and the marginal efficiency of capital. These two factors determines the investment demand. That is, rate of interest does not change in the short run, and the investment demand is entirely depend upon the marginal efficiency of the capital. Marginal efficiency of capital means that is its replacement cost. How much replacement cost is needed? That motivates the private investors to invest, as well as the profit expectations. How much profit they can gain from such ventures. So the entrepreneurs the only motive is, that is, the profit expectations. So these are the two factors where the private investors invest in certain ventures also. Next, that is, the investment demand remains constant in short run. Therefore, AD equals C plus I. That is, aggregate demand, we know that two demands, consumption demand and as well as the investment demand. But investment demand means it remains constant, means it does not changes in the short run. So that is, the consumption is based on various factors, which are the income, wealth, interest rate, expected future income, consumer credit, age and sex. So these are the different factors through the consumption demand depends upon.